Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, leader of the 5 continents, light of the East, liberator of continents, man of unfathomable wisdom. Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, the President of Russia, man of supernatural powers, leader of the 5 continents. Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, the man who, together with Africans, has liberated Africa from imperialism and colonialism. Grandson of Russian ancestors, all African peoples and countries give full support to President Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, the President of Russia. Russia the bear, Russia the land of customs and traditions. All African peoples and countries have got immense confidence in Vladimir Putin, the President of Russia, and shall continue to work with Russia, the land of freedom. On that subject, Africa's stand is clear. There is absolutely no ambivalence. Russia and Africa shall work together because they have got the same vision for the future and similar interests to protect from imperial and colonial powers. Certainly, Africa and Russia's sovereignties are sacrosanct and shall, therefore, be protected from imperialists and colonialists. Freedom from imperialism and colonialism. To Africans who say that they want freedom from imperialism and colonialism but, at the same time, through their statements or actions, indicate that they prefer to remain colonized by imperialists, it must be mentioned that freedom is the opposite of enslavement. Freedom and enslavement cannot exist at the same time. Therefore, just like everybody else, those Africans must choose between the 2 elements. In other words, if some Africans have decided that, after being liberated from the Roman Empire, they prefer to have their countries remain within the Roman Empire, and continue to serve imperial interests, and be enslaved, rather than take back Africa and live in it as free people, then, certainly, nobody will prevent them from doing so. Let them, and their countries, remain slaves of the Roman Empire and continue to be colonized. Meanwhile, Africa shall in future work with Russia, for it is the will of African peoples to do so. It is the will of African peoples to defend Africa's sovereignty and bring freedom as well as prosperity to Africa. Russian flag. A flag represents a land and its people. Therefore, it ought to be made known that anyone who is dissuading African peoples and countries from waving, or having with them, the Russian flag does not have African people's interests in mind. For, indeed, Russia is an ally of Africa. Russia is a messiah which, in collaboration with African peoples and countries, has rescued and liberated Africa from imperialism and colonialism. What is the etymology of the word messiah? The answer to that question is found in an African language which is called Doluo. Doluo is the language of the Luo. The Luo are a black people of ancient Egypt. Obama, the father of Barack Obama, the former president of America, was Luo. I am Luo. I speak and write Doluo excellently. Messiah comes from the Luo word Mareso, also written Ma-Riso. Mareso means that which rescues, that which saves someone something from danger, etc. Ma means that which, him, she, who, it which. Riso means to rescue, to save someone or something from danger, and so on. Messiah. Ma-Riso. Ma-Riso, that which rescues, that which saves someone or something from danger, and so on. Ma, that which, him who, she who, it which. Riso, to rescue, to save someone or something from danger, and so on. In fact, had it been that it was Russia and not Africa which was struggling to liberate itself from colonialism and imperialism, there is no doubt that Russians would have been seen carrying African flags and waving them. However, at the moment, it is Africa which is a colonized continent and struggling to free itself from imperialism and colonialism. Therefore, in order to help Africa to liberate itself, Russia has come to the continent which is known by the name Africa. That very human commitment and presence is highly appreciated by Africans. Hence, it is normal that all over the continent Africans are carrying in their hands, and waving, the Russian flag. The flag of Africa's major and, indeed, foremost ally and friend called Russia. A country whose interests and vision are similar to those of Africa. Imperialism and colonialism are finished, vanquished. They have been reduced to nothingness by Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, the Eastern Light. Henceforth, the future of Africa is with Russia. A future of equality. Indeed, Africa shall work together with Russia because it is the will of African peoples and countries to free themselves from the unipolar world, imperialism and colonialism.